10 seconds.
5 seconds remaining.
10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
5 seconds remaining.
Vengeful spirit.
Prepare for battle.
If you insist. Vengeance flies beside me. The time has come. My sentiments precisely. If I must.
30 seconds to battle.
I am there. With a vengeance.
First blood!
First blood
It was ours all along.
A gift from the goddess.
Well-gotten gains.
Feel my pain. As you wish. Very well. Faster.
Jigs up. Darkness and ignorance take you all.
I am not arguing.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Battle. I fly. Yes. Forward. At last. As you wish. Missing bottom. As you wish. With a vengeance. If I must.
Gold for me.
Yes. Vengeance flies beside me. I am not arguing. Lucky shot. Let me stretch my wings. As you wish. By the bloody piña. My sentiments precisely. Faster. Forward. I fly. To battle. If you insist. The time has come. Let my vengeance soar. I am there. Very well. Worthless one. The time has come. As you wish. I am there.
Your middle tower is under attack.
As you wish.
Display.
To battle. Let my vengeance soar. Vengeance flies beside me. A gift from the goddess. Faster. I fly. With a vengeance. If I must. May the sky surrender to me.
A soldier's fortune.
Precisely. Four. If you insist.
Something bad is happening to your top tower. Denied. Your top tower!
Use your words.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
I fly. Faster. Vengeance flies beside me. My sentiments precisely. The time has come. If you insist. If I must. Very well.
Your top tower is under attack.
Is that a mirage?
I am there. Forward. No. As you wish. Yes. With a vengeance. I am not argue. No!
They're trying to break your middle tower.
The beacon goes out. Your middle tower is taking a drubbing. Your top tower is under attack.
Dominating! Double kill! I wreck any undersea cable I get my hands on.
I will not fall again.
Did you notice they're
Back from the
attacking your bottom tower?
Yes.
Finally came up for air. Help your bottom tower.
Don't let them dismast you. Did you notice they're attacking your bottom tower?
Do you like sucking bilge water?
Faster.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Dire structures are fortified.
Very well. Let my vengeance soar.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I am there. The time has come. By the bloody veins of Avinova. All according to plan. If I must.
Mega kill!
Not as you need. I fly. I am not argue.
They're trying to break your middle tower.
Your middle tower ran afoul of some harsh fellows.
Precisely. The Skywrath style of stare you.
Well-gotten gains.
Fall.
Unstoppable!
They should have run while they had that chance.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Into the Black Seas. Of
Something bad is happening to your top tower.
Is a dish best served now?
Your top tower just got sent to the bottom.
Wicked sick! Come up with that on your own.
With a vengeance. battle. Faster. The time has come. I fly. A gift from the goddess. Yes. Vengeance flies beside me. If I must. I am there. If you insist.
Help your bottom tower.
Forward.
To the depths with your bottom tower.
With a vengeance. I am not argue. Very well. To battle. Nothing for you. My sentiments precisely. Let my vengeance soar. As you go for me. My spirit soars, as you wish. I fly. I am there.
Godlike.
Let my vengeance soar. Forward.
Your top tower is under attack. What kind of skipper are you?
Look who's talking.
If I must. Faster! The time has come.
Well-gotten gain.
Yes.
Little treasures.
Double damage. As you wish. My sentiments precisely. I I'll not argue. Vengeance flies beside me. To battle. Very well.
Did you notice they're attacking your bottom tower?
As you wish. If you insist. If I must. I'll not argue. The time has come. As you
Now's the time for diplomacy.
Well, that's rich coming from you, Kunka.
if you insist. Let my vengeance soar. A gift from the goddess. Vengeance flies beside me. I'll take it. Faster! With a vengeance.
And we're underway.
As you wish. Yes! Very well.
Holy shit!
Like a promise of
Holy
revenge.
shit!
You make a fine crater.
To battle. I am under attack.
Holy shit! Double kill!
Nicely done. We die.
Cease, fool. Double damage!
My sentiments precisely. Death to you.
Unkind! Free wide!
Vengeance. You in the eye. I fly. I am there. Let my vengeance soar. I am not harming you. If I must. With a vengeance.
A soldier's fortune.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Yes. Forward. If you insist. Very well. Faster.
Well gotten.
To battle. As you wish. I fly. Vengeance flies beside me. As you wish.
Something bad is happening to your top tower.
You shall feel my talents. My sentiments precisely. I'm under attack. The time has come.
There, at my
Your
hands
top tower is under attack.
Faster.
Your middle tower is taking a drubbing.
Yes.
Something bad is happening to your top
Time has
tower.
come.
You're heading for dead water. Help your bottom tower.
I am not argue. You shall be broken like marble rings. Vengeance flies beside me. If I must.
अबे चूतिया गेम में क्या होता है?
Your middle tower is falling. Your middle tower is under attack.
Yes, it is.
They're trying to break your middle tower. Radiant think fortification can save them.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Your middle tower just went hard over. Middle barracks under attack.
Your middle barracks just got liquidated.
How many times?
Killing spree!
nothing.
Dominating! Double kill!
Battle.
मुझे लगा लिमिटेड हो गया तो इनके साथ बता
My sentiments precisely.
Mega kill!
If you insist. Very well.
Your bottom shrine is under attack.
Let my vengeance soar.
Maybe card yeah.
Your top shrine is under attack.
Your bottom shrine has fallen.
Dota को reinstall करो.
Now you're bound to get scurvy. Your top shrine is under attack.
कितना बुरा है क्या?
4. Fly.
Your bottom tower is under
A
attack.
long way to see you die.
I am there. As you wish. With a vengeance.
Roshan falls again, like Kunka will. When did the enemy's top tower fall?
Pay attention, Melonhead.
Let my vengeance soar. I fly. I am there. To battle. With a vengeance. Yes.
Help your bottom tower.
Vengeance flies beside me.
नहीं सब हो.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Whosoever stands against
The time has come. As you wish.
Radiant's courier just drowned in a pool
My
of blood.
sentiments precisely.
Well-gotten gains.
Forward. I am not argue.
Killing spree!
Faster. If I must. As you wish. Murderous one. Then I am under attack.
Killing spree!
Your page in history ends.
Vengeance flies beside me.
देखो ढंग से खेलो तो आगे की चांस है लोग से क्या बात है
Your top shrine is under attack.
Yes.
Your top shrine is under attack. Your top shrine has fallen.
I am there. The time has come.
New treasures.
To battle. Let my vengeance soar. As you
pathetic well.
fall. I am not argue. As you wish.
Your top tower is under attack. Douse those fires!
I fly.
Slippery
By Scoriox talons.
Radiant fortified their structures. Attack the heroes.
Very well.
Killing spree. Top barracks under attack.
Your top barracks has snuffed out.
Your top barracks have fallen. They're rolling over you. Your bottom tower has fallen. Oh, fiddleheads.
My sentiments precisely. As you wish. I am not arguing.
I had time to find a snack.
I am there.
Double kill! Killing spree! Dominating! Double kill!
Birth a promise. Death is
the
fulfillment.
will of creation. I return.
Did you notice they're attacking your bottom tower? Say goodbye to your bottom tower.
Your bottom barracks have fallen. The enemy now have mega creeps.
Your middle tower is taking a drubbing. Radiant's courier has been killed.
Gold food.
Your middle tower is taking a drubbing.
Yes.
Your middle tower just went hard
Your
over.
middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower
Your
has
hopes
fallen.
fade tonight.
Your ancient is under attack. The radiant ancient is dead in the water.
मैंने एक अलग ही खेलने लगा कलर ढूंढने पेशेंस नहीं है उन्हें मैं तो चले स्टार्ट go we और उसका चल पड़ा टीम सीक्रेट का 1-1 स्टार लैडर
Roger bringing in that full gang. No escape for the Doom. Another one for Secret. Starting to find those picks again across the map as Na'Vi are split up. And still keeping mid one in a very healthy place. Despite the times that he's been brought down, that farm still certainly is there for this Alchemist. 14k net worth.
But the spirit is
Crystallize trying his best to stay up, but yeah, playing versus an Alchemist, you can't keep consistent versus him. And now bot though, Puppy, he's dead.
Instant silence there from the Earth Spirit. Impeccable play from Seneko.
His Earth Spirit is absolute god tier.
Yeah.
And he knows exactly how to play versus Oracle. We've seen in the past, Seneko is probably one of the best, if not the best Oracle that we have seen. So he knows what to do versus that hero. Bottom lane now, General with the blasts. Should be able to bring down the tower, but more of Secret starting to rotate down here.
Nice blast inbound.
They ditched the tower. One more blast. Na'Vi claims another tier 1.
Couldn't withstand the tide.
Back. RV.
Roger's rotating behind.
There's 2 down here. Roger could certainly look for the wraparound. Yapso's going to back up. You are going to see Mid1 quickly blink his way up the tree line. And that should be enough to keep him safe for the time being. Fada's now come in, gets the root off onto Roger. Roger quickly forced back by his teammates. Silence and Smash just thrown out as well. Make sure there's nothing else coming through. It was the silence actually onto Mid1, who may have actually had the chance to get that stun off. So Seneko making sure that there's no chance for Secret to find that follow-up control.
Yeah, so many 4-steps coming out from Na'Vi. Already, I believe they have 3.
Such a good game for them.
Pugna, Doom, and AA. All 3 having one. Seneco's going to be building toward the Veil, but bottom lane now, we see Spada getting gone on.
He's just gone back in. Fada's been left alone. The rest of Secret has sort of backed off.
He's very tanky versus magic damage,
Oh,
though.
and now the Absol, he's able to reach him. But again, the 4 staffs. It's a good option, and it's a good game for Seneko trying to roll his way out, but he hasn't got a TP. It's on cooldown, so will not escape this affair. Fada and Yapso do finish off the kill. They're looking to chase for more now.
General's dead now, too.
He's not getting home safe tonight, boys and girls. They've rooted him up. He'll try and life drain himself out of this, but there is no chance with the full 5-mana Secret pushing on that bottom lane.
Mistakes are so costly for Navi's lineup, though. They're playing versus an Alchemist. All these add up so much from how much Alchemist is able to farm during that downtime. Manta finished up, going for BKB next on Alch, gonna interact majority of what Na'Vi has, because as we mentioned before, very little physical damage, and it also is very good versus the Phantom Lancer, because you can't defusal him, you can't burn his mana, etc. You see full Crimson Guard now finished on Fada as well, being able to block out a lot of the damage, physical damage that the only PL will have. So the team fight's definitely going to be quite tough. I think the next item choices will probably be like Links, the Lotus Orbs, etc. to deal with that Doom. And as I said, that mid one changes his items up a bit instead of going off the rush BKB. That's the later game.
Puppey being gone on. I don't think False Promise is heavy with this one, or maybe it will with the bouncing regen. Gets himself back to base.
He's wow, he actually takes out. That was a lot of damage.
Too much. It really was crystallizing his diffusal blade. Get the kill. Crystallize. Does have to be careful. Yapsug finds the hook shot onto Dendi. Forced out, but Yufada's there waiting for it. We'll clean up the AA, but it does give the space and distraction to allow Crystallize to TP out safely.
Dendi's died a lot now, though, in a row. It's 2 and 4 on this AA. Has the Shadow Blade finished up, but they're getting tons of pickoffs on him, and he's falling further and further behind. They do kill Puppey. Not worth it.
Roger with the completed Solar Crest. Crystallize double 19. Manta style, 600 gold, and he's got it. Dendi, though, indeed, as you say, because they're still very far away from the Axe and Eiko. Certain death there. She gets the roll off just in time.
See Secret, just they're prioritizing. They're not even taking the bounty runes. They're only giving them to mid one.
It's definitely going to be.
Well, they actually give it a Yapsor. Whoa, that was weird.
Oh, was mid one there in the neighborhood?
Yeah, he was right next to it too.
Was Yapsor short of an item? But that gold would have helped him get there. Huh?
Oh, he's very close to the forest staff.
Oh.
They really want that forest staff.
That makes sense then, yeah.
I saw them like leaving it for him too that whole time. So he's gonna go for the Octarine on the Alchemist, prioritizing to get that later. He's the most important hero in the game for Secret's entire strategy, so he wants to delay that BKB as long as possible, because once it starts ticking down, that's when Navi's lineup becomes absurdly powerful.
This invasion here from Navi is they really want to try and catch someone. Mid one at the moment is on the other half of the jungle. They won't find the Alchemist. They may spot out X, but again, not necessarily a target you want to commit on. It's a very hard one to bring down. Vada has the ultimate as well, can take Ace back to safety if they find him. In fact, you can see Ace playing at the moment. He wants them to go on him. Navi aren't biting though. They're holding back. They do bring Dendi in with the Shadow Blade.
Oh, they're baiting Ace so hard here.
They really want Navi to go on him.
Yeah, Fada's just ready with the Dark Rift if they do try to do that.
And Navi play it smart. They don't go for the rash plays. They play it cool. General very close to having the completed Aghanims on this Pugna.
Very close game so far too. Like the gold, very minimal advantage coming up for Secret, and the experience is dead even at 0.
Oh, Dendi! 1 force, 2 force. And he is fine.
Only the Alchemist having the real stun in the game on the side of the Secret.
Yeah, these 4 stars make it a very hard game for Yapsug to play with the clock.
It's a big reason why we've seen Clockwork kind of like, not like fall off, just people are better and getting better and better with force stuff. It used to be China force staffs were the big thing people talked about, but now you're seeing the power. And Fada is isolated top a bit.
They're trying to go in on him, and with the Ice Blast, it's going to be close. He does give to the side, but they get the debuff upon him. He's looking to take himself down home, but it's already enough damage for Navi. The blast from General brings him under the threshold. He's gone Snake, looking for the escape. Oh, he's getting out. Oh, he's rolled. He's done it. Snake.
He tried to do that bottom, where you roll off the map and you like appear on the other side of the trees.
He tried to but he didn't have the TP was still on cooldown. But
this time he is able to do it
perfectly. I mean, how do you play against that? That is. You're never catching that boy when he has the TP available.
This is all space for Crystallize too. He is just farming. Level 20 onto Phantom Lancer. Once he gets the heart, he's going to be very problematic to kill. Roger.
And we'll be spotted out by that ward. So unlikely that Navi catch out anyone here. The question is if whether Secret wants to try and actively take a fight. Yeah, they are towards it. They've got the hook shot on Yapsor, but again, we've seen how hard that is to a successful initiation. Oh, actually hooking to mid one there, I believe. That he was trying to get the grab on Roger, but he was body blocked, I believe, by his team, or at least the creeps, and he doesn't make that. Roger gets out safely.
They're making so much space, taking fights wherever Crystallize isn't, and they're delaying till that heart comes up for that PL.
Yeah, this is a farm. Yeah, I'm sure it's a farmed Alchemist, but 15k on your PL, 30 minutes in, it's going to be feeling pretty good for Crystallize. Especially seeing as he didn't have the greatest of start. The pressure being put on by Fada and Yapsor with that dueling down bottom. Did slow him down early on, but he's more than caught up now.
The Shadow Blades and the Warrior are becoming massive for Secret. They're getting a bit outmaneuvered the last couple minutes. He won't even buy a gem here, so he's going to give it to one of the supports, make sure that they're not going to just get kited around and not allow Na'Vi to make so much just on the map.
Nice. And let's let him do this, the Ice Blast. Oh, they don't even need it! So Neko and I mean, that is scary. If your Timber Sword dies to those two heroes with this hood build, that's impressive.
Yeah, Bloodstone charges being lost. He's forced to have to go for some armor items here because they need to get like Shivas, they need to get Lotus Orbs and Lincolns. Really paying there. Roger getting gone on now by mid one.
And the concoction does connect, but he's forced again. These
stabs.
4 staffs making it so hard for Secret to follow up any sort of an attempt to make.
I don't think I've seen Secret play on the enemy side of the map almost at all this game. It's just been Na'Vi forcing Secret to take these engagements at all times. They've now taken the gold lead.
Oh, here we go again.
Looking
at the concoction, this time with the hook shot and the concoction, they do get a good connection. They need one more. Seneko kicks out. Oh, it's got the root. Oh, it's got the rock. The root doesn't matter. He's already rolled it. Getting out of there again. Secret just can't catch a break in terms of getting a kill.
The catch is just minimal, and with the 4 stabs, it's like we keep mentioning, it's almost impossible to actually kill anybody.
Boy. I mean, obviously with the way this game's going.
Oh, General gets spotted out here, but 4 stab into the trees, and he's gone.
So the way this game's going, it could look to go like because mid one, he's got all the items to become this absolutely 8-slotted beast of an alchemist. Oh, Tom, that's a Monk arrest really. When you see that appear in the lane, you get the hell out of there. Run away, boys. But so as this goes on, I mean, is there any sort of crucial Ags purchases? I mean, Ags Oracle could be cute. And there's nothing really amazing, is there, as it goes?
Timbersaw.
Timbersaw.
Yeah, the Timbersaw can do with the PL illusions at all the stages of the game. That's the one big thing. And it's an AA core and a Pugna core, so BKBs will become very prominent once Secret can get them. So Alchemist can do a lot here. However, there is a very Phantom Lancer catching up to him. Just the supports on the side of Na'Vi are way stronger. That's where I would probably give them a slight edge. It's really depending on how much the Alchemist can get and how much the lead can go into the Na'Vi. But yeah, Earth Spirit and Doom in comparison to Oracle and Clockwork, I think you can just understand with the clear advantage there. Definitely the Na'Vi heroes. Doom can be absolutely ridiculous late game 1. Doom can change the entire turn into the tide, and from what we've seen from Seneko, yeah, they are Spirits is absolute beast.
Seneko, a lot of this game down to, I mean, I just though sort of that play around the Roshan is setting the pace for Na'Vi, making sure that they can keep on a parallel to Secret. And they certainly have been doing so as this game goes on. Axe is pretty much there for this Ancient Apparition.
Yeah. Secret needs a gold advantage to really be able to take it to the later stages. Of course, now when that Aghanim comes out from the AA, we were talking about the Oracle is a pseudo kind of counter to the AA until you get the Aghanims. Because once you get the Ags, there is no way that you can time the False Promise. It has to be toward the end of it. You have to be very critical and very perfect with your timing on it.
And here we go, they're ready to make a big impression with that Ags purchase. They smoke up, no wards from Secret around that area as well, so Na'Vi have a good chance to get the surprise jump in. Yep. Roger leading the way, they're on the high ground though, Secret. Yapsel goes straight in with a hook shot, but there's a heart on this PL. He does not care about a Clockwork, so going in with the combo, rolling out as well. He gets himself far enough away from this fight.
This is not a good fight for Na'Vi though.
They're backing off. They realize that they can't find the pick. Ice Blast yet to be committed. Roger gets gone on and Ace has the damage. They'll be able to punish the Doom. The rest of Na'Vi indeed backing away.
It still is tough to fight into what Secret has with so many pipes.
They've got crystallized. He tried to TP out. The blink concoctions, there's going to be a back from Roger. They're looking to turn. Na'Vi, they've now managed to bring the fight around their own shrine. And Fada realized, he said, boys, we got to get out of here. We're going home. Takes them out. Puppy is not going to make it to the taxi in time though, as General blasts him to pieces. So Na'Vi get one, and a very smart movement there from them, really, sort of trying to fight Secret around their shrine and then bringing Secret all the way to their own.
Yeah, Alchemist getting mana burned so quickly, unable to get the ultimate off. But now we see into the Roche Pit. This is a bit ballsy here from Na'Vi.
Secret are looking into this one. Can Na'Vi really finish this off? On the side, Roger, he did buy back for this. He is going to get hook-shotted. Roger is down. for a long time now, 60 seconds, but the Ice Blast, the combo from Tsuneko comes through. Mid and Yapso taking it low, not gonna touch. Mid one's got Yapso as well. Triple kill for General. Just like that, they're not even done. Ultra kill. Na'Vi moving up to the high ground. Roger may be gone, but they don't care.
It's so for them to not commit for the Roche there. It's really important they take the fight outside, taking the advantage of the combos. Again, Tsuneko on point with the boulder smash, the Ice Blast as well. Absolutely beautiful.
Oh, you can see why he's the kind of one of the only players that survived 20 iterations of Na'Vi's lineup over the last year. You keep this man on your team. He knows how to play Dota too.
General getting an ultra kill there as well with the blast. A 5k gold advantage.
Look at this play again.
Oh my goodness.
Some dirty stuff here from Tsuneko. Setting up perfectly for the combo from Dendi, and at that point when the Ice Blast connects, the fight is over.
There's no Oracle alive yet either. 2 more seconds. Puppey did not want to expend the buyback there.
Understandably so as well. I think he would have been buying back into a potential rampage for General. And now Na'Vi ready to shove up to the high ground here in this game 3. 6k gold lead. And so far so good as they maintaining this control on the game. And they're doing it with the classic Dendi mid AA. The Dagons are out as well for General on this Pugna.
What level is it now? It's Dagon 3 right off the bat. It might even be a Dagon 4 coming out soon, but yeah, this is getting it to very hard territory for Secret there. Unable to really push out the lane properly. They're not able to actually get on the side of Na'Vi. It's every single time the fights are being taken on their side, and they're just getting ran at. This boulder smash, this Earth Spirit is just putting way too much work in with the Ice Blasts. This mid AA is really working out for them with the Aghanims finished up. Not even needing Doom in these fights. That's the most absurd part.
I mean, Roger's just like, God, I'm just going to go in and die, and I know that you'll win the fight. His play has been perfect. He said he was the only sort of real tank, real frontliner the Na'Vi have, and he's been doing his job. He's been setting up the fight, creating this sort of chaos where Secret closing upon him, and then the combos come out. And at this point now, Crystallize, of course, with that heart, more than ready to front push.
Yeah, they've got just cheese heart on PL. They're ready to push their advantage as much as possible. They even get a ward in the base. Pretty hard to push into this lineup. That's the one thing we were talking about as Secret, is that they do have Underlord, they have Alchemist, Acid Spray, they have Timbersaw. Pugna, one of the best ones at dealing with that, though, because you can blast from such a distance when you get that level 20, which, of course, General has gotten quite a while ago. And once General gets level 25, too, that Nether Blast damage becomes absolutely no joke. 525 damage per blast.
That's a lot of damage. Yeah. There's no doubt about there, no math needing to be done on that one.
It's getting to the point where I don't know how Secret really can deal with this. Na'Vi, very good about pushing their lanes out constantly with Crystallize and then just taking fights at the opportune locations.
I'm telling you, the Axe Oracle. Don't knock it till you've seen it.
I'm gonna knock it. Forced to get a BKB now, mid one. Understanding how impossible it really is to play versus AA with an Aghanims as an Alchemist. And they're unable to find the opportunities. Na'Vi continuing the aggression. They want to claim that last tier 2.
What does Shiva's Guard now complete on A, so be a little less worried about this PL. But still, that Bloodstone looking pretty unhappy.
Yeah, it's just the sheer magic damage and control and just team fight that Na'Vi has going for them. General just stands there. He has these tanky cores. He has this Phantom Lancer that runs in. He has this Doom that runs in, and he can just sit there and spam Life Drain at all times. And there's very minimal ways for them to really stop him.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Top tower easily brought down for Na'Vi. Secret trying to do what they can, trying to push out the other lanes, but
Radiant fortified their structure.
Here we go. Again, Secret. Can they hold the high ground? We saw this push in game 2. General with that Pugna. Slowly but surely bringing the towers down lower and lower. How does Secret start the fight? At the most, they can just slow it down. You can see the bottom lane mid one is trying to force them back. He's committing fully for the split push. On bottom lane. He's starting to knock on the tier 3 down on that bottom lane. Na'Vi will head back. As soon as they do, they TP
Hook
out,
shot
but the hook
connects.
shot connect onto Snako. One.
That's a gem too, so that's a
Very
decent
good.
Mid, a lot of space there.
I'll take that.
Mid one.
He continue the aggression here too.
He's out on his own. And indeed, off the back of that, he will not follow any further. How are we doing on items on this mid one Alchemist? So he's level 24. Is he getting close to sort of stacking out himself?
Almost got the AC, but
Okay.
he was forced to get the BKB as we were mentioning. He just really needed to be able to deal with that Ice Blast.
So then do we get into Aghanim's territory?
I just don't even know who's... The Timbersaw Aghanim is really going to make a big of a difference. That's the thing, is like he's just getting brought down.
Surely
He
it's
can't
going to
get
be
in.
very nice for these pushes, having that
Yeah.
Timbersaw. That is going to make these pushes a lot harder for Na'Vi.
It's great for the PL and stuff, and it's great to clear the creep wave, but the problem is that the Pug still just walks up and throws blasts from so far away. It's so hard to really stop this hero.
Crystalline completed Skadi after the heart, now working towards the butterfly, and of course there will not be any sort of true strike on Secret's lineup.
Mid one can't even kill the illusions. He's trying to kill it, clear Phantom Lancer illusions bottom, and it takes him a very, very long time. Na'Vi trying to keep all the lanes pushed out as far as possible so they can take a fight.
Well, not only they're eyeing up Midbon, but Midbon does have backup behind him.
There's no Ice Blast as well. He used it on a creep wave. It's 30 seconds until Ice Blast is up. Na'Vi waiting to take a fight.
Snako showing him though. And quickly unshowing him. Is he not going to have to deal with this? Of course, this constant push from the illusions to mid one, keeping the waves in for a secret moment.
Set in
The heroes on Seed though falling further and further behind. It's literally just the Alchemist who's really getting that far. Oracle, it's Clockwork, unable to get anything. But it looks like they're setting up for top. They want to try to outnumber and catch Na'Vi off guard. General
Would be a lovely kill for Secret if they can grab him, but that again is the big if.
The catch is so minimal. It's just the hook shot, but he gets it.
It's
He's
a
got
nice
4-step
one.
too.
Does get the caught back into the root. Do surround him, and with the good caution, it's going to be close. And they should do get it. That's a big kill for them to find.
Hook shot.
Absolutely perfect from Capsule. Do have a ward down. I don't think he would have had full vision of that high ground though. So just impulse there from the clock.
Definitely.
Classic. Just another day in the office for Yapzor.
Gives them a lot of time now. 68 seconds. They don't have to worry about the Pugnub knocking at their door. And Roche is going to be... Well, Roche can start spawning within the next 50 seconds or so. So that'll probably be where we see the next big engagement kind of happening.
I guess the question is, can Secret themselves actually look to take Roche? The damage output in terms of right click, it's not that great at all, is it, for their lineup?
No, it's not that great. Alchemist kills at a decent pace. He even takes the -5 necessary armor. So with the AC in combination and with Underlord,
I guess that makes
Firestorm. It's a little bit better, but it's still not. It's not in comparison to Na'Vi, who has like the Solar Crest with Phantom Lancer, direct, actual physical damage dealer now at this point. Top lane.
Dandy. He's looking to rumble. It is just Yapzor and Puppy up there. These two have to get themselves out of there. Yapzor going up, hooks across to dodge Senko's play there. Very done enough to him. It looks like it will. That was very nice from Yapzor. Up he goes, hook shots down. Seneko goes for the trees. Yapzor's already hook shotted out of there. Very neat little jukes.
The Aghanim's looking to be the next purchase. Yep, Alchemist gets one. But who's he gonna give it to?
Well, it's got to be the same one.
It's got to be. Maybe it's Yapzor. Maybe it's Yapzor.
Yap.
He's like the only catch that they really have on their team.
Yeah, he's been hitting some good
12-second hook shots could be quite nice.
Where does it go?
We will find out soon. BKB fully pushed now on Roger, so easier for him to kind of come into the fights and get the Dooms off, because we haven't really seen too many Dooms, honestly. It's just been Na'Vi sheer running through Secret with the Boulder Smashes and the AA Ice Blasts. It's
coming in for the Aghanims. Who wants it? That's the question. Looks like, is anyone standing? No, everyone's moving away from him. Everyone's like, if you want the Ags, come and get it, boys.
It's going to be Tamer.
It is going to be Tamer.
Yeah.
Into the hands of Ace.
So much more damage you get from that.
Definitely the smartest way to start off with those Aghanim's deliveries. Roger, Shatter. Oh no! Woo! All right, boys, get out of it.
Radiant's middle tower
A little bit of a mess up there.
It's BKB on the Doom anyway,
Sure, yeah,
so it would be a little bit hard to kill him afterwards, but yeah, it's still...
Maybe that was just Ace going intentionally in the way and saying, no, so we're not doing this.
I don't think they spotted it, because he only was in vision for a second, and he just picked up that BKB quite recently. So General now 6 slotted on the Pugna, about to hit level 25 as well. This could be a long one, Owen. Like we said, good base defense is so massive. Oh,
yeah, so straight in onto General. The first force comes out, but the concoction connects. General is down 90 seconds, no buyback on this Pugna.
Is Roche going to spawn? Is this going to be the most timely Roche ever?
Oh, is it?
It's 25 seconds. If they're able to scout that out once it spawns up.
Watching.
Could be very nice. Pugna is a massive majority of Navi's damage in this fight still.
Oh, I think is it up? It's 15 seconds, or is that the timer?
It's going to respawn in 15, yeah. It's going to be up, but they're no one's scouting it out just yet.
Root onto Roger. He does that BKB, but he is going to have to press it.
He used it. Lee?
Oh.
He actually dies anyway. Was that... Oh. Bot of pausing now, too.
Oh. Reaction's a little slow there.
Item bug.
Item bug? Oh, no, don't worry. For people watching, was Secret saying there's an item bug.
Yeah.
Not
Roger.
Not
Roger's
not saying there's an item bug. There was another sort of bug.
Yeah.
But Secret with an item bug. What do you think the item bug was?
I'm not too sure. I was clicking on all their heroes trying to figure out which one it was. I mean, they
was...
Blade Pipe, Lotus Orb. Maybe he was trying to Lotus Orb, I think it would be, right? Fada, because they were going on the Doom. I'm not too sure. And look, UCB over Fada, and I think Fada's actually having...
Yeah, Pipe was like, you see this item Lotus Orb, it hasn't... You have to press the active, just like this. Oh, okay. Thank you, Papa.
Great swing of momentum, though, now for Secret, getting that pick up on General with no buyback. Crystallize needs to be sure to push out these lanes as hard as possible so they don't lose too much out of this. But yeah, it's going to be Roche respawning. They're going to threaten a little bit on that high ground here.
Or Fada's DC. Maybe that was a...
He's coming back.
A mid-game kick from Puppy. What? Relent. You're out, boy.
He's been doing fine this game. He's an Underlord,
Fada's
you know?
been playing great. For an Underlord as well.
What can you do on that hero?
I'm very rarely impressed by an Underlord, and Fada, he's doing a good job this game.
Yeah, he's got some like very clutch Dark Rifts. That one near the bottom shrine was probably the best one this game so far.
Yep.
And it's making sure that they can actually stay in the game. Next, Aghanim's going to be coming out for mid one. That one will probably be onto the Yapsor. But here we go. They're pushing their advantage. They're trying to force the buybacks.
A lot of time without a Pugna, and indeed, Roger may have to buy back into this. See how they go about it. Fortification comes out. Secret standing there around. Reason for them to back up with only 3 heroes on the map. But now, he put a smash to catch the TP. Oh, look at this bottom lane.
Crystallize is going in on the Rex, but there's a Dark Rift.
He has to Dark Rift back, and he will bring the team back in time to stop that push. But that side push stops Secret from getting what we're breaking the high ground. I mean, the payback from Roger is protected, and this time where General's down is not too much. So that very nice little play there from Crystallize.
They go into the pit though. They've got 30 seconds until the Doom's up. They're going to try to bring it down mid one. Trying to drop the acid spray, but he keeps getting bashed, waiting for the rest of his team to get there first before he uses it. He's actually not committing the acid spray. There we go.
Okay. And this should be a bit of a freebie. No way that Na'Vi can get over there.
They should be able to, because Fada still has 110 bonus damage too. So with all this minus armor on the Roche, it should be pretty free for them to get it in time. Look how much damage Firestorm does.
Unless Dendy snipes it with an Ice Blast, but at the moment, he's not looking for the lock players and provide it out. And indeed, Secret will claim themselves right now. Fada actually the one to pick up the Aegis.
It's pretty important to deal with the Phantom Lancer. The Atrophy Aura is massive versus PL, because the bigger you get, the more Atrophy Aura actually applies to you. And his damage is no joke anyway. Firestorm is something never to overlook.
It's very hard to fight into,
yeah. And they've got the stall lineup. You know, that's what we kept reiterating over and over again about Secret's lineup. Is Timbersaw, Alchemist, Underlord, these heroes into high ground is absolutely absurd. Just how much spam they really do have.
Double damage.
The Invis rune
Dendy's getting close to his sheep stick.
Ow.
That can be very nice, but here.
That's found. Crystallized. They have damage though to bring. I don't think they have. Seneco's actually managed to finish off base there with the help of Roger and General. They drop the Doom, they get the kill. Fada will take the team out. They realize this is a fight, they stick around and Puppy will be saved. But that pickoff up top, the power of them, you know, Roger, with if he can get in and range for it, they take damage to bring down that Timber, even at this later stage of the game.
Doom late game, it's still always absolutely absurd. And he's got 20, so he gets the plus Doom DPS too, so there's a lot of damage coming in. That's what we're talking about though. Navi supports, they do scale quite hard into secrets.
And now we're back round to seeing Navi pushing this game back in on secret.
Timber's very important for their damage in the fights. He's actually one of the bigger ones, if not one of the only ones to do
How did the one out go after that Agonist?
He gave another one, I think. Oh no, he was about to buy a second one round and did not give the second one.
Okay.
He looks like he's going to go for Mjolnir to deal with the Lions and to deal with the PL illusions. Continue to keep the lanes pushed out. Ace is respawning now. Ace is down to 6 Bloodstone charges.
Yeah, he's been sitting on them for a while. He's just been unable to get them back up. Well, actually, no, he must have because he did go down up top. So, yeah, I guess he's been up and down, but as you said, sort of on average, consistently hovering around just the 6 Bloodstone charges this game.
Dandy might get caught up here.
Oh, Zero to jump on if they can get away with it. Can Navi save Den? Shadow Blade out. Do you think he has the vision? Is he going to get out? Force, he's out. They're trying to chase though. Crystallized looking to slow down the out. Guardy for that BKB, and in fact, General giving his life there. Then with the life drain, healing him up. Now Navi, they turn it around. False Promise comes out just in time though, keeping Mid-1 alive. They'll lose Seneco. Roger now in trouble as well. A Secret will maybe take down another. Oh, that Shadow Blade just saving him. It's out the side. They will kill the Underdog before the direct comes out. Navi picking Secret apart. Ace trying to finish off Roger. Will cut him down. But he cannot hold Crystallized back from Ace. He's out of mana though. The Diffusal Blade with the illusion not doing quite as much damage as they would like, but it's still enough. They'll force Ace to kill himself. He's out. Butter tries for the TP. Will make it. There's no cancel.
I think the duration was 1 second longer than the False Promise.
It looked like
so
it was
it
gonna
just
live.
ticks. Yeah, it just doesn't allow the Alchemist to get the heal off. It does tick out. That right there was Dendy using the cheese. So Life Drain was coming out to heal up Dendy, but then the cheese comes out, ticks him up, and Secret getting a little bit over aggressive there.
Oh boy, and they may have to. Well, we'll see if they do have to buy back. We've got Crystallized pushing straight in. There's only 2 up on Secret to deal with this.
General's there. General's going to be coming in soon too. Oh, actually doesn't have the bots.
Wow. Actually on the front feet. Does have False Promise back up. Otter heads to the side, looks to shrine up. The illusions though, taking it down. Creating the space now, needs some damage. Seneco jumps forward, gets the boulder smash, ice blasted. Not going to connect onto Puppy. Does manage to get out of it. Fada still incredibly tanky. Will be healed up by Puppy. Oh! Puppy to do that, nearly died to illusions. Will get himself back to base. Snake gets 2-man boulder smash. They don't have the ice blast back up though, so no follow-up. Secret doing their best to try and hold, but the melee racks are down. A siege from this blast of General is too much.
Yeah, so much damage per blast. He was only there toward the end of the fight, but still the damage is done. The melee racks is taken out. And Secret, they did have buyback there, but they really didn't want to use it. They recognized they need the item to take fights. Buying back is going to set them too far back. Crystallized now, fully 6-slotted. Can finish up a secondary charge of the Diffusal, go for the Moon Shard next, and still have buyback as well.
4K gold leader here for Navi. Still a very impressive place to be with their lineup. With mid AA, they've just played it perfectly. So many situations that they've been able to get Indy at a certain depth with the team play, the coordination, these 4-stars.
So many 4-stars, yeah. It's going to get even harder. I mean, if Earth Spirit ever hits level 25. He's still in level 20, but that Geo pull is also really significant versus Clockwork.
What's he going for there? Is he going for the extra scan?
He just wants another 4-staff. They're just stacking 4-staffs, but he went for a priority of just blues and travel to join the fights. And Dendy trying to farm up his buyback, be able to also buy Sheepstick on top.
Blade coming in, Roger trying to kick things off. It will spot out the TP in from Ace.
Do they not have any detection there?
Oh, they do. Ace is just going to get straight at Dune. Falling for Seiko. Give it the smash, but the force this time on Secret will bring Ace out of the fight. Now he stands. It will be taken home. But oh no! They've left him one behind! He's not home! Puppy's trying to save the
yeah.
That was a lot of damage.
But he's under BKB.
Okay.
He's okay. Majority of the damage is still a lot of that magic damage, so BKB TP is still very good. Got it now.
Shove him down. Oh no! It was a bit of a bait. Now they're losing two of their own heroes. They're getting fought as like, and they go out quick from General. As he gets forward. All these forces in play, starting to drive things a little crazy.
Maybe has to watch out. The BKB's still cool down there.
General's just waltzing up. He wants to get his pass off.
You still see how much damage the Timber can do in those situations, though. Roger and Snake standing next to each other for 1 second just get absolutely exploded. He'll die, though, and he will go up the KD next on that turtle.
Dyer's bottom shrine.
The sheep stick complete for Dandy. Obviously, there is that Lotus bit play.
Instant disables are still always really good.
Absolutely.
Secondary Agonist about to be purchased up.
Okay. Now it's going the way. Yeah.
That's definitely going to Yapsor. Yeah, absolutely. They really need the catch coming out. Yeah, he gives it to him.
Dagger on what? Max out now by General?
Yep. He had bought a couple items in between. Finished the boots. He bought the in between as well. He does have Tekken 5 finished. And he's trying to get at level 25 for the 4 features.
55 minutes. What a game.
We expected it to be, right? You know, we see the stall that Secret has in their lineup. Navi having such incredible performance in plays, they haven't really had to be the ones on the back foot too often this game. Continuing the progression.
We'll take that.
5k lead. Is he up for everyone? Short of the goal. A couple of kills in the fight though, and financial position to do so. Hard Navi wants to go in on Puppy. He's coming out here.
How much detection does Secret have? Okay, they did get the gem again.
Okay. Yeah.
That was really awkward a bit for around their shrine when Roger was positioned. But Navi still wanted to go for this Rax with the Pugna with that other blast damage. Everybody hitting the core heroes hitting critical mass.
Do you think if you're Navi, do you play it safe and do you just wait for the next rush, or is there no need to do so with this line?
They're much far from just pressure. Again, they pretty much still don't want Secret to be playing on their side of the map. They want to push lane all the time, just have that sheer map control. They are still ahead, you know, 5k gold lead and 10,000 experience lead. They're still quite nice. Roger is keeping Ag next on the Doom. That'll be really lovely. Just if he's able to ever get the Doom on anybody and follow them, they're just absolutely screwed. Secret though, saving for buybacks. Risk Edward here. Short.
Oh yes, he's been going on. Can he get ready? Does get sticked up? They have the vision. Falls there for Puppy, keeping it alive. Crystallized though, moving straight up. Nice trying to find Puppy. Yeah, so in again with a second hook shot. Make sure the Crystallized can't chase.
Ace gets melted. He gets doomed up, gets decrep drained, dead so fast for all that magic damage.
Right, with the Dark Rift, make sure that there's no more casualties for now on the side of Secret.
The sheer damage though from the Ice Vortex plus decrep, it's absurd. And he actually chooses to take the plus 100 chilling touch damage instead of taking the cold touch.
If they can force out the buyback on Ace. That'll be the dream hit for Navi. Stuck with the siege once again, out bottom. Puppy just having to glimmer cave to avoid this position spam from Crystallized. Just going in. Very heavy-handed hit onto each heroes with these illusions, making sure the mana's there.
The Rax, just watch blast how much damage it really does. Well, okay, get the glyph so we don't get this time.
Oh, yeah, no. Gonna shot doppelganger to dodge the Lotus. Butter getting Infernal Blade he gets pulled down to the low ground. Mid one's out with the chemical ray. Well, looking for Roger, but Roger with BKB. Crystallize with the chest down. Can they quite finish this up?
Mid one's isolated.
They look straight back to out. The up's in. Mid one's down. Ice back immediately. Absol tried to go for the hook there, but was blocked by Puppy. Mid one gets the connection. There's no BKB now for Roger. Already used. Roger's gone. But General does indeed finish it off. How many lives will pay with though? That's the question. Secret looking to chase. Snake able to roll away. Crystallize trying back in to help his teammates, but General, he's falling low, forces to the side, but magical damage is too much. Tips down to the radius. Movement gets the kill. General's buying back though. He wants to get involved with this and help his team. Tsuneko still alive as he rolls up towards the top. Yep, chase. Tsuneko will live. Crystallize is not going to fortunate though. Secret will down the PL. Maybe a bit of an ambitious try back there from General. He wanted to box back in and help turn the tide to the fight, but he wasn't able to get there. I don't believe there's any sort of creep waves close enough to the situation to help his teammates out. And overall, Secret, they shut down a good number of the members of Na'Vi to get those big kills, actually able to kill off Crystallize.
I feel that was one of the first times I've seen him die this game. Maybe a second, okay. But yeah, just the sheer damage still from Timbersaw is substantial versus the Phantom Lancer. He doesn't hit too hard, you know, the big damage out from Na'Vi is still just that Ice Vortex with an Ice Blast under Pugnant Terrain. And they actually took the clear.
I actually get in that, yeah.
Clever little play there.
Then where does he go on this late game AA? I mean, he's a bit AA, 60 minutes in, he's been playing phenomenally so far. How does he continue to scale? He can he's got a lot of money, he can pick up something else in that slot.
Maybe Refresh. Refresh would probably be the best double full ulti. Double 4 stabs is nice too, but that's good. They get a little bit of breathing room. They go into that roach pit. They get an Aegis and Cheese, which they really desperately need since there's no buyback on the Alchemist.
Top tower has fallen.
Yeah, they'll have to let this one go. I'm going to send an Ice Blast in. Just a little bit. Roshan's already down. Mid one grabbing the Aegis for himself.
Get better.
This game, 60 minutes in. Less than a 1k gold that keeps going back and forth between these two sides.
The fights are an absolute disaster. What's going on? It's so hard to really see what's going on because there's such little disablement. Everybody's just kind of running around throwing spells. Yeah. Spells are being missed, but that's gonna happen when there's when it's like this.
You're just seeing how long Tsuneko is able to survive in these fights as an Earth Spirit. There's just no sort of she's like, push out power. Oh yeah, absolutely. Hook shot has got backup coming in with the level 2 bot. He's trying to trick the fray. Tsuneko getting out of it. Nice use off the smoke to get that movement speed. Blink out as well.
He's got another hook shot in a second if he wants to guess.
He's going to find mid one. I say that though, mid one. Oh, he's going to get silent. Take the concoction off in time. Tsuneko continuing to run away, roll away in fact. He just can't catch this man. Boulder after Boulder, but Roger, he's not got any rocks to roll on about. He has been surrounded. We'll put the BKB trying for the TP. Just about, I think he makes it. Come back as well. Roger, the Dodger.
The only physical damage is from the Alchemist, and he was not inside the cog there to actually hit that Doom there. So more people just getting out by the skin of their teeth.
What a game.
Super close game. Gold, now only 1k lead for Na'Vi, but it's seeming to be absolutely negligible.
What have we here?
It's all about whoever can get the outnumber in these fights, pretty much. If Tsuneko dies in the fights, Na'Vi has to pretty much get out. If General dies in the fights, Na'Vi has to get out. While on the other side, on Secret, if pretty much anybody dies, they have to just get out. They can't take outnumber team fights whatsoever. Here we go. Tsuneko trying to keep those lanes all pushed out.
Secret coming straight down the middle lane.
How's our levels doing? We have level 20 Oracle, level 20 Earth and then everybody else is level 25.
Ooh. Any funky decisions with the level 20 or are they feeling pretty much as normal so far from the sides?
Let me look around. I didn't get to check everybody's. I think Dendy's was one that we don't see too often. The 100 chilling touch, we don't see level 25 AAs too often.
Not so.
Brock takes the 2% Inferno Blade, that's absolutely normal. Pugna, of course, the damage is normal. Clockwork, 400 health. Yeah, pretty much normal across the board.
Radiant's bottom shrine.
The next big ones are the Oracle and Earth Spirit. We were talking about the Earth Spirit one where you can get the geomagnetic pull, but Tsuneko could get picked off here.
Oh, the hook shot's gonna miss!
Oh, it hits!
Oh, he blinks!
He gets the blink off!
He's gonna have roll up again in a minute as well. He's gonna be fine. Goes for the roll TP. They cannot stop that.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's just so slippery.
So fast on the fingers.
Anchor.
Yeah, the next big ones are, of course, the Earth Bear, which he can choose to get the pull, which I think he will, to get people out of the cogs and away from those minimal disables. The rolling boulder damage can be used as well to be able to split push if they want to play that kind of game. And then we look at the other side on Puppy. 250 cast range, always incredibly good because it works on everything. But that +2 false promise duration, I think, is way better this game.
It goes up to what, 12 seconds we've seen.
Yeah, it goes up to 12 seconds.
12
versus
seconds.
that AA blast. It's gonna be, that can be very, very useful this game. So we'll be watching to see what they get whenever they get there, if they get there, because they're still quite a few levels behind. Mule now finished up, I believe, for the Alchemists. We're getting to that 7 eat slot territory soon. And using this can be super useful at all times because you can try to claim advantages across the map, and then you always all have boots to travel up to go be elsewhere. Smoke up secret.
Straight towards the mid lane as well. Looking to catch Navi with mid one shutting down bottom. Maybe Navi expects Secret to be behind their Alchemist, and it's absolutely not the case.
Oh,
Secret
they know
are
where
moving
Dendy
away.
is.
They need to find the angle for the hook shot, but they can't quite get it. Dendy with a very sweet little sidestep to the side. He knew the Spidey senses were tingling.
Roger's gonna run right into them though.
He needs to run right out of them. Pops the BKB, this boy's not out of here. And Secret says, all right, off you go. They have no interest in trying to chase the BKB Doom for now. They'll let him go.
This game's ridiculous.
How does it end? It's
Everybody getting
so close.
starting to change up their item.
When he's 65 minutes has had this little of a gold difference. That is the crazy thing.
The thing is that
especially a game where there's an Alchemist
exactly.
in it. It's insane.
Yeah, we see Fada. Fada finishes up his BKB, and now Fada is queued up at Dragon 5 on the underlane. So they're just find any ways to burn heroes because the BKB are getting low on its own generals that is brand new. That 10-second BKB on the Pugna.
We saw the Puppy now as well with that Scythe of Ice out in the game from Dendy.
Who still has a cheese? I think it's only Fada, right? Yeah. That has one of the cheeses. And I don't believe anybody else on Navi has any. Okay, they don't. Dendy has sold the Midas. Has not chosen what he wants to vote yet. There's he has 7,000.
7,000
I
gold.
think
Oh, okay.
he has a couple options, but we'll see. The hook
Can
shot.
he play his way at this once the Nako? Oh, he's gonna get the no, he's not. Hook comes through.
He's gotten lucky a few times,
Yeah.
not this time, Sneko.
Finally, Secret able to catch him.
So, what's Dendy gonna go for? Is it gonna be Dagon 5? Is it gonna be Refresh? Or is he gonna go for some kind of right click?
I would like to see
I think Dagon 5 or Refresh.
What about Blade?
He plays a pretty decent. He goes for Refresh.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the item choice.
Yeah, double shift.
Yeah. Double hex, he can reapply the Ice Blast during the False Promise as well to make sure that that healing does not go through. And he can also, I mean, yeah, it's just the best item for sure.
Come Roger.
Crystallize finishes up Biblical Blade.
Yeah.
Also has 4,000 more to work with, so he's gonna be switching item in and out constantly.
Dire are scanning for
Absolutely
enemies.
insane.
Secret finally able to get onto the other side of the map though. Even when they get like 1 kill or something, they get so much space. 7k gold lead now for Secret.
I mean, that sort of has appeared over that 1 kill at Snake in the last few minutes.
Because then they can, you know, Sneko is the only real catch that Navi does have. They have to rely on him for all those. So whenever Secret does have him down, they farm 90% of the map.
Because look at Navi playing. With one down, they're literally all in base. They're not leaving the base.
It's too risky.
Yeah.
They have no vision on the map. They have that one wall they have on pretty much their own side of, and there's only the gem on Yapsor. I'm clicking around on Navi's heroes. I'm not seeing a gem right now. I'm seeing some sentries, but they don't have a gem of their own at the moment. They had one sitting at base, lost it earlier. I really think they need it so much. Next item coming out soon for mid one. Gonna be going for the MKB next to deal with that butterfly. So he's itemizing to kind of deal with the PL. We see Ace, of course, picking up the sheep stick now. Yep. Having that extra disable would be super nice for Secret to actually catch people. And he actually tries the MKB.
Do we actually have Lotus Orbs on Na'Vi's side for that Sheepstick? I don't think we do.
I don't believe that I saw one, no.
So not a single Lotus on Na'Vi.
No, Roger's going for the refresher. So if he can do 2 targets in the fights, of course, we'll win them. Ace though, Invis on the high ground.
So many, like they've got 3 Lotus Orbs now in the Secret, I believe.
Yeah, 1 on Puppy, 1 on Absol, and I saw 1 on Fada earlier.
Ace, closely, Na'Vi, they are starting to push in. Ace is behind them. Secret do have the cutoff from the side if they want to go in on this.
Ace coming in from behind as well.
Do they really want to start? They're still a little spread out, Secret.
They saw where the rocket came from, so they know where Absol's positioned. Secret claiming the high ground.
Roger's starting to try and position himself between Secret and Na'Vi.
Middle barracks are under attack.
They have to if they can catch Dendi in these fights for Secret, it's going to be amazing.
But look how far Dendi is away. He's
he
on
knows.
the entirely opposite side of the lane to avoid such situations. Now jump in. That's a
3-man stun.
3-man stun. That's going to be a nice pass straight onto Fada mid-1. Mid-1 posts the BKB. Botanicula, who's able to roll away. Picked off Ace on the sidelines. Again, this damage, this magical burst from General is too much. Yapso comes hook shot off to the dude. Has to put himself to the high ground because Secret, they're getting forced back heavily. But upon the BKB, turns with the Firestorm onto General. General forced back, will survive for now. Concoction onto Crystal. They actually have right click to I think they do with his butterfly.
The Hex
then thanks, but again, from Seneko, buying time for Crystal to get out of there. Continue to retreat. The buy, of course, coming in for that one. It puts an end to the fight and push for Na'Vi. They can't kill any of Na'Vi's members.
However, though, Roger top now.
Oh.
He does die.
There we go. The surprise taxi will catch out one.
Crystallize going to try to pressure mid now, though, for that. So that last fight, it was, yeah, the Blink Doom. Blink on top of Ace, gets the Doom on it, and that's easily bring down Ace. So really needs to watch his positioning in the next upcoming fights, because no buyback on him. And the bottom racks, it does live the range racks, so 42 HP on that one. They did claim the range racks in the mid lane, but those are quite minimal now at this point. They don't really have much of an effect on the game. The level 25 was reached by Seneko, and he does take, of course, the geomagnetic grip.
So we're only seeing level 25 just missing on...
Just on Puppy.
Just on Puppy.
Yep.
And that'll have a full 25 game. And at this pace, it looks like we should probably reach that status. And
it's been a long time that I've gotten to actually see a full level 25 game. Like, even a 70-minute game like this. I think it's been since TI or TI qualifiers that we've had these type of...
And the crazy thing is that when you look at these lineups, I don't think I mean, you look at that, hey, do you expect this to be a lineup that holds itself up to this point, mate?
Secrets, definitely, but Navi's is one that they have to play with like a bit of a lead to be able to stay toe-to-toe versus what Secrets got to offer.
But they're doing
it.
They're doing it.
Seneko coming in clutch with those multi-hero disables.
Seneko.
Everybody else has buyback, except for Puppy and Ace, of course, who used that buyback earlier. Seneko.
He is going to get hooked in. Can he get away from this concoction? It's coming through. Yapso looking for the block off. Fada comes in with the boots to travel. They will manage to keep the Alchemist away, though, so it looks like Seneko may be able to get out of this. Mid-Ones actually turns his attention towards Dendi, but he's been disarmed. The Decrep comes through. Ice Blast is not going to take the they'll sidestep. Look to come back in. Doppelganger to dodge the concoction. He's held in place here. DK for Generous is trying to bring Fada down with a life drain, but his head so Crystallize gone. Ice Blast comes in, but possibly be concoction onto the head of General Nav. That's two. Dendi has to try and get up. Covering up, so looking to close the gap.
They were able to isolate Crystallize. They got the Hex on him. They got the Pit. Yeah. Pit becomes very scary with that. Of course, with that level 25 talent he had a while ago. 2-second disables that constantly reapply. And it's the sheer amount of roots that do come out from Secret.
It's all about this Hex, but I'm really wondering where that Lotus Sword is going to come off. I feel like that needs something to deal with that Hex.
Who can build it though, right? Who won't really sacrifice an item? We do now have the Alk forcing the buyback from General.
They will protect the Rex for now, Navi.
Mid one has queued up a Battle Fury to try to deal with the lane push for later on, being able to switch items out constantly. Charging up the concoction. Should be fine though. And here we go, Fada starting to pick up those Daggons.
Yeah, they know as soon as they get that Hex on someone, they just need to throw down every bit of burst that they can to make sure they get that that kill to kick things off.
Look how Midwin's not even prioritizing buying Aghanims for the other heroes, though. He's really just making sure that he can have the items that he can switch out constantly. Having the MKB being switched out, having the Manta switched out every time it's off. Same thing with the BKB.
Oh, and a 73-minute Battle Fury. Yep. I like it. Shove those lanes in.
Yep. 15 seconds left on Crystallize. They're trying to get this Roche. It should die quite quickly when Alchemist starts beating on it with that acid spray down. However, it is a late game Roche, so it's 34 armor and 14,000 HP. But they should be able to get this one. No contest.
Yeah, Na'Vi having to deal with these waves that have been shoved in.
Seneco's actually got a full Aghanims now to the Earth Spirit. So he can do some cheeky plays with the Enchant Remnant, either saving his teammates or getting the catch.
Scanned as well. Secret know exactly where Na'Vi are.
Yep.
So they'll keep themselves well away.
He has the Aegis, right? Yeah. Okay, because he still doesn't have buyback for another 3 minutes. So now General, 6 minutes. This is the scary period for Na'Vi. If they lose General, it can be.
I mean, Mid one literally cannot hold any more wins. He's 9 slot.
Yeah. Now it's time to buy their last few. No, he can still get a move. He can still give himself an Aghanims, right?
He's not the Moonshot yet. Yeah. Got the Moonshot.
Hope he may actually get level 25 this game. He's collecting bounty runes. He's trying to get it.
I don't know, the Battle Fury, I guess as well as we're seeing, not only necessary for the pushing, but just for the chance to fight against this PL.
Yeah.
Find the real target, get the illusions out of the way so you can come in. Ace can find that heck. That's the plan here.
If someone would have told you before this game, Owen, Na'Vi versus Secret would be 80 minutes.
Yeah.
It's pretty ridiculous how well this team plays in this arena.
I mean, if you...
Oh, they spot out Roger. He gets the quick blink out. He wants to use it.
He's gonna walk it.
Yeah, they're unable to catch him here.
Can you still get this hook? He's getting close to the range for it, I think.
He's on cooldown for 4 more seconds. He's got it up though in 2 seconds. And the blink comes out.
75 minutes. What a game this has been. Yeah, as you say, this is just such a difference from game 1 Na'Vi. Indeed. He's going up on the front here.
The creepers that spawn are massive.
It's all about Seneco's catch. And he's going in.
He's running
forward.
Next up, though. But the force staff, oh god, ping pong the wrong way. Oh! And Yapso connects. That's the last force staff.
Did they have any save for him? I don't think they did. Yeah, you're right. That's Seneco down.
That was all 3 force staffs that they used.
Oh, that's Spirit for 99 seconds. We see this similar situation happen for General, and Secret weren't able to force out. Oh no, sorry, they did get the General buyback. Yeah. There's been other situations where Na'Vi can still hold us for. We'll see if that's going to be the case without the Spirit.
2 goes into 6.
And yeah, they know that the Hex is certainly what's doing it here for Secret. Yapso looking to build into one as well. As I say, Na'Vi, they're not building the tools to deal with that sort of Hex apart from these 4 staffs, and once they're used in the fight.
Uh-oh, Roger might be in a little bit of a unfortunate position here. The stun comes out. Hook, is it going to come? Yes, it is.
He's not getting home tonight, boy. That's Roger down as well. Someone's going to have to buy back.
Yep.
Sure.
Clever little coming out from Secret and have Yapso of course put into top. It's the only BKB piercing stun that they do have is that Clockwork Hook. And there we go, the buyback from Seneco, of course.
Oh, going in. There's buyback from the Doom. First ice slots out onto mid one. X's crystallize. Move to finish up. Being the false promise is there to buy time for the Underlord. Doppelganger took the concoction, Secret back off, but the Dagon takes the just out of the hands of Ace. Onto the head of Pup, making it very hard for him to come back and close to the fight. Dendy trying to chase down. Roger gets the Doom out. It's onto Ace, having to back away, trying to keep it ticking with that axe range. Spirit Lance onto it looks to turn. Brew down onto 2. Dendy holding him back. Cold feet and just proc. Looking for the Dark Rift escape. They've got the head. Kicked back, but he's still going to TP out. No way to cancel the Dark Rift, I'm afraid, boys. He's gone. Back to base. Buyback from Yapso. Seneco trying to chase down Ace for the 2nd time after that Aegis. But Ace will escape.
Cute play by Seneco. I love that. Just grabbing that Pit Lord and kicking him away. It got really awkward for Secret there. They got the Doom connects, of course, onto Ace, so he has to just run the hell away from Doom. But also Alchemist got clipped by the edge of the 2nd Ice Blast, so he could not walk back into the fight.
I mean, yeah, this double Ice Blast from Dendy proving to be very tricky to fight into.
25 now on Oracle.
Yep.
Did have the extended false promise duration there. So that was what? That was 2 buybacks, right? That was 3 buybacks total, actually. Earth Spirit, Doom, and Clockwork.
Coming up to the 80-minute mark.
These fights are all just about who can get the proper disables, who can get first down. And they isolate Dendy, and they isolate B ever. It's seeming like it's impossible to get to those backlines to these stinky horse.
Here we go, Secret. Ready to try and play the advantage. They may have one buyback on cooldown, but they know that Na'Vi have 2.
They know that Doom's on cooldown still, so that's the biggest advantage of trying to press.
Smash in. To mid, going straight in with Crystallize with that Hex as well, but straight up no holding back. Puppey pops the false promise. But you can see Ice Blast is being held back by Dendy. He's going to wait out the false promise before he tries to do the short window. Secret, they're aware as well. They'll back off.
False promise late game though. Remember, it's 30-second cooldown, 12-second duration. It's going to be back up in about 10 seconds. They tried to press the advantage of when the Doom was down, but Doom is going to be coming back up in about 12, and they couldn't even force the glyph.
Look at some late game decisions as well. So what we've got on the out mid, I believe he's looking to buy a pipe mid 1 so he can get the active out, swap it out, just so they sort of have that extra sustain.
He buys a Dominator.
No, he's changed it. He's changed his mind again. Okay, so Helm of the Dom.
He's got I mean, he can buy anything for his team. Yeah. This is a really big pickup here.
Roger
goes all in. This would be a really game-winning decision here. If you can get the proper Dooms, if you can get it on it, the Alchemist and the Timbersaw, it can just instantly make them lose the fight. But they have to watch out for that Dark Rift. Seneco's job is literally what he did in that last fight. If the Dark Rift comes out, kick that guy away from his teammate. This game's nuts. I'm just looking at the sheer amount of current gold. I keep going to the current gold tab, which I never really do. It's like 8,000, 6,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000.
Oh, hello!
Here we go.
Look who's in the front lines! He's X'd up, he's gone! Yapzor! Down for 2 minutes!
Seneco with the enchant
no
remnant.
Buyback on this work. And Seneco, he's chasing for more. Vada's going to be there, looking for the Dark Rift out. We'll save the other. The Puppey, again, is not getting home. He's going to be taken out as well. No matter how long that duration of false promise is not enough to save him. He's gone. 2 down on Secret.
Seneco with the beautiful play there, blinking in, getting it. Poor Yapzor, and he's one of the few that does not have buyback on that team. Down for a full 90.
Can Na'Vi do it? They have the numbers advantage for a solid, as you say, 90 seconds.
They still have both Dooms online, and they have both Ice Blasts online. They're going for that Mega Creeps.
Dire's bottom barracks are Dire's bottom barracks.
There's the buyback from Puppey. Jump. Oh, Seneco! Oh, he's kicked mid one back. Oh, look at that distance. The Abyssal Blade looking him down. Oh, got the mid one surrounded. It's going to be good. He's gone. He's straight back in. The Doom on Doom action as he does get reflected. Kills himself, but he sends the up now. Ace is gone. Has to buy back. There's the second Ice Blast. Right, Dendy connects onto 2. Seneco can't find the bottom smash. He's overstepped the mark, trying to get out of there. Right before the concoction connects. Will he get back? They'll try and chase. They have got the all set up. They look to contact Seneco as well, and they do get him 2 down on Na'Vi. This time, then without the buybacks and off the map. Secret, though, that did have to commit 4 more buybacks for that defense. They do hold.
Seneco just using the chicken remnant to maximum, getting the matches, the people in the back line. Doom as well, getting the double Doom out. He doomed himself, but you know what? The damage was done. He got the targets that mattered.
He got the Doom out.
Yeah. Full buybacks submitted.
I mean, can Secret actually punish this having Na'Vi having 2 members down, because they themselves, they're in such a rocky position for this 7 minutes.
It's so scary when you commit your buybacks like that, even though you know the other team has used several and can't respawn. It's just like if you die, you lose the game.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a situation where we may see them just hold off for another 6 minutes. It's 2 minutes into this game. Incredible performance from both teams. Na'Vi as well, doing everything they can to show the haters that came out, crawling out of their little holes after game 1, to make their opinions known heard online. Now this is Na'Vi, they've stepped up.
Full force with the refreshes, and Secret's trying to do something here. They're feeling a bit desperate. really trying to make something happen.
Here we go. Na'Vi very close to having the full lineup on London, as I say. That's when it gets scary for Secret. They've got so many buybacks on, all buybacks on cooldown at the moment.
Doom's gonna be coming back up, as well as his spell, Doom. Roger buys a Tome of Knowledge, drops it even though everybody's level 25.
Well played's come out from General. No need to read any books anymore.
Phantom Lancer gets rid of the Boots of Travel, buys up a Daedalus. So now his straight up damage, his physical damage is substantial.
We'll show. Secret are right behind.
Seneko.
Yeah,
he's looking to get somebody with the
Remnant.
Remnant.
This is the man you've got to watch. If he gets a quick grab, it could all be over.
So scary to play versus Earth Spirit at this point in the game when he's got this tag in him. It's like one person out of position, you can just lose the game.
Oh, he's got an Invis rune as well to help.
The thing is, it's not even out of position. He just can go on you. So they have to have very quick reactions. I think vision is even more important now. It charges 80 minutes game, but if they can get vision of anybody and get that top lane,
lane, look, using the Helm of the Dominator creep to set up for these Dark Rift plays. Na'Vi going to try and react, but Seneko on the front lines getting cut down. Will be forced up, doesn't it? Roger gets the BKB out of time. The Hex, the Ice Blast flying in, but he does get forced back up to the high ground. Crystalline looking at the borders back up to do! Seneko catches both mid and Yap for mid for 2 minutes. Crystallize picks up the double. Roger, he may go down, but the second Ice Blast from Dendi it's out. Connects onto Ace. He's trying to escape. Secret, they've locked 2. Puppy stuck in the sidelines as Crystallize and Seneko will beat him down.
It's
Triple
GG.
kill for Crystallize. Secret lose 4 and Seneko. What an Earth Spirit.
Oh my god.
They've actually done it.
They've
GG.
actually done it.
Na'Vi.
Holy shit.
You've only got to hear the crowd here to just realize how incredible of a game that was for the fans here in Kiev.
You can see how hard the fights get for Secret though. When you're playing versus double Doom, double Ice Blast, you've only got one false promise. You can only save one guy. After expending all your buybacks, the team fights become absolutely impossible. Na'Vi though, what a goddamn performance.
10 seconds.
5 seconds remaining.
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 बंड साला बंड क्या बात कर हम भी ऐसे करता हूँ कोई ना थोड़ी देर में बोल देगा थोड़ी देर में खुद ही बोल देगा यार मेरे से ये नहीं होता यार, सपोर्ट नहीं होता मेरे से।
And we're clear for running.
Small reward. Unnoted. That way. Focusing. Chosen course. So it seems. That way. Lost boy. Elsewhere. Moment. Next. Focusing. Forward. Forward. Stronger. Unnoted. Nice egg. Away. Hiding.
नहीं
Transcending.
नहीं
Chosen course.
इसके सब रही है।
With certainty. So it seems. Advancing. Advancing. Powers grow. Forward. Cease. Submit. That way. Now. With certainty. Unnoted. Chosen course. Focusing.
That should help.
Protect me. Elsewhere. Hiding.
First blood!
feels this? I came here to be tested.
So it seems.
Denied.
Next. Focusing. So it seems.
Structures are fortified.
Double damage.
Choosing course.
Help your bottom tower.
I'll take your tribute.
Elsewhere.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
What kind of skipper are you?
Look who's talking.
They're attacking your bottom tower?
Choosing course.
आ जाता बेंच आए
Missing bottom.
Going. सन स्ट्राइक लग जाएगी तुम्हें
Gold for me.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
What's this? Dire fortified their structures?
Something bad is happening to your top tower.
अरे यार चुतिया बेंच ये कौन सी बात हुई ऐसे सीधा बैच पड़ गया पीछे जा रहा है, उसने देख लिया तुम्हें।
Missing bottom.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Haste!
So it seems. Choosing course. Forward. Now.
ये काम होता है। नहीं मत यूज करना, ऐसे मर जाएगा वो। हाँ इन्वोकर के लिए यूज करना भले।
Weigh anchor! This storm is off!
My heart beats no more.
I'll see your silence.
Your top tower!
Use your word!
क्वालिटी लग गई। चुते आप।
Your top tower is under attack. If the beacon goes out,
I'm not ready. With certainty. Small reward.
ठीक है ना, चुप रहो तुम बंच। मत जाना अभी नहीं 3 लोग चाहिए होंगे अभी आए ना
Gold for me.
So it seems. He's not dying yet. Chosen course.
Invisibility.
Chosen course. So it seems.
I'll take your
Regeneration.
Your middle tower is under attack.
That should help.
Elsewhere.
लिंक है उसके
No escape.
killing spree.
Double kill. Dominating.
Triple kill. Something bad is happening to your top tower.
What is this?
goes the enemy's bottom tower.
Now she
Dire
goes.
structures are fortified.
Focusing.
अरे यार
Focusing. Next. Nonsense. Away. Moment. With certainty. Unnoted. Advancing.
Your middle tower is taking a drubbing.
Choosing course.
You're heading for dead water.
To the black seas of humanity.
My edge goes
So it seems. Forward. So it seems. Hiding. That way.
Go for me.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Next. Fuse a blade. Forward. Small reward. Focusing.
आगे बढ़
They're trying to break your middle tower.
Choosing course.
Your middle tower just went hard over.
With certainty.
क्या? नहीं, बारिश गिर रही है, कहीं कुछ नहीं खाया। नहीं, थोड़ा खिलाना है और वो बारिश गिर रही थी तो वैसे निकल गई। ओबी निकल गई। अब तक बुला रहा तब तक कुछ नहीं। हाँ, यही करते रहो तुम अभी। इसके नखरे हैं बस बेंच। खेल लो उसके साथ थोड़ी देर। टमाटर खिला दो इसको। जाओ जाओ लोग बुला रहे। जाओ 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 देखो। इसी पे जाते हैं और क्या। टमाटर एक ही है। हाँ, आप क्या कर रहे हैं? कल के लिए चाहिए होगा ना। एक टमाटर से क्या हो जाता है? कुछ नहीं होगा, उससे खिला दो ऐसे। गाजर में खा ले।
Your top tower is under attack.
Is that a mirage?
अच्छे से बात करो, आएगी क्यों नहीं आएगी?
It seems.
I'll take your tribute.
Need me.
मैं भैया नहीं।
Help your bottom tower. Dire structures are fortified.
Did you notice they're attacking your bottom tower? Douse those fires!
Help your bottom tower.
Burn!
लेके जाओ, मैं आ जाऊंगा किसी पे। देखो कोई है तो। लिंकन बना रखा है उसने। अबे दिखाओ तो। वो एकदम से ऐसे
Chosen course.
अबे मरोगे तुम
My deepest sympathies.
Something bad is happening to your top tower.
Don't let them dismount. Give your top tower a burial at sea.
Double damage.
Your top tower has fallen.
No ascension, not yet.
Time to get your head above water.
Grow some gills.
Not die yet. Send my hope. So it seems.
The tower is taking a drubbing.
Who cannot endure is entombed. Forward. With certainty.
I'll take your tribute. Regeneration!
अबे यार कसम बहुत बढ़िया
Killing spree!
Radiant fortified their structures. Attack the heroes. They're trying to break your middle tower.
So it seems.
Your middle tower ran afoul of some harsh fellows.
Chosen course. Unnoted. Elsewhere.
Meron, take me. This is boring.
Roshan has fallen to the radiant.
Mortality. Illusion.
तीन है बाकी दो कहाँ हैं ये वहाँ पे
Say goodbye to your bottom tower.
वो लोग बाकी सारे पीछे हैं
Your middle tower is under attack.
खाया उसने ये तो दिक्कत
Chosen course.
I'll take your
The black hole.
With certainty, small reward. Forward. Submit. Choosing course. Elsewhere.
हमारे पास आ रहे हैं देखो
So it seems.
Bottom tower just keeled over.
Radiant think fortification can save them.
Any port in a storm. The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
That should help. Regeneration.
हाँ पानी नलका चला दो ना
My form fails me.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Do you like sucking bilge water?
Your middle tower is under attack. Sing a shanty for the enemy's top tower.
Reveal. Look there.
Enemy's attack.
When did the enemy's top tower fall?
Pay attention, Melonhead.
Double kill! You let your guard down. Unstoppable! Double kill!
Wicked sick! Triple kill! Your middle tower is under attack.
I won't stand. Dire structures are fortified.
So it seems.
Avengement shall. Middle barracks under attack.
Your middle barracks are under attack.
Killing spree!
Monster kill!
Did I hear a squeak?
Middle barracks under attack. Your middle barracks have fallen.
Your middle barracks just got liquidated. Your middle tower is taking a drubbing.
We see you. They're trying to break your middle tower.
Your middle tower has fallen.
This isn't how you win. Defend your ancient.
Sun's over the boyard. Radiant win.